headcanon. But yeah, Doom guy. I mean, he killed he went down in the last game. He literally killed the devil. So I mean, like,
hey, Isaac, a ship just shocked in. The USM Valor. They must have heard our SOS.
That fast? What's a military ship doing way out here?
Out on patrol? Whatever. Right now, I take a rescue from a fucking magpie. Head for communications. Once we fix the comms array, we can get all the answers we need.
See those symbols on the screen? Those aren't in the screen. He's seeing shit. I'm still on Eternal. Oh, me too. I've never beat it. Yeah, Eternal's really good, dude. Yeah, I never finished up Eternal. I've seen... There's a guy that I watch. His name is Devo. I've been watching him for like 3 or 4 years, but he's literally put in thousands of hours into Eternal, and he plays it on the hardest setting. He wipes the floor with the game. Like, it's no problem for him whatsoever. But he does challenges where literally it adds in more enemies. Yeah, he's insane. He's really, really good. Yeah, he's a Doom Eternal pro. Yeah. Yeah, he's so good at the game. He's able to swap back and forth between different weapons, like, because the second one allows you to, it's more about weapon combinations, and he's literally, you know, flip-flopping, like, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I mean, like, that fast, you know? It's insane how quick he is with, he's one of the best Doom players in the world. Right now, he just had a kid, so he hasn't been streaming recently, but I highly recommend you look him up, dude. He's super cool. He only gets maybe like a couple hundred viewers every time he streams. And I've been talking to him enough that, like, you know, he always says hi whenever I stop by and we talk gym stuff, and he's just a really cool guy. But I definitely recommend following his channel. You know what? I just noticed this. Planet Cracker starship, named in honor of Hideki Ishimura. Commissioned by the Concordance Extraction Corporation. Keel Laid? What does that say? I guess Laid? Yeah. March 20th, 2443. Wow, this is really far in the future. I didn't realize that. Launched March 7th, 2446. Oh, keel laid. I guess that's probably like the main part of the ship, like basically like ground broken, like when, you know, breaking ground, like for first building. And then it was commissioned in June 9th, 2446. It is with iron will that they embark on the most daring of all endeavors. That's a really cool plaque. I really should save. I haven't saved in quite a while. Delete this one. Not using that one. Must sign in a guardhouse. A little office. I wonder if you can get in there. I don't like it. Well, I don't like that. Okay, let's make it on there. Let me... Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. I think maybe we can access... So we can do some of these... Yeah, you are not authorized. What? Find report on the bridge. We can do that one. Master security override. It'll give me access to sealed areas and whatever supplies are left. Find report on the bridge, which I'm about to head toward. Is outside the ship in the ADS cannon trench off the bridge deck. I feel like that was behind a level 3 door, though. Which I can access level 3 now.
Mining engineering. Now arriving at mining engineering. Check station when departing. Entering zero gravity. Exiting zero gravity. Clearance confirmed.
I was right. Oh, hey, asshole. Thanks for that.
Engineering log. Chief Engineer Ariel Rousseau reporting. Centrifuge maintenance. What was I saying? I haven't slept right since they brought that marker on board. I'm a little, the only thing I remember clearly is that engine inspection. I went into the chamber, and instead of the primary engine, there was a heart. A heart the size of the room, just pumping and pumping. And Henderson said something, and when I looked back, it was a machine again. But I can still hear that pumping. This thing. It's almost peaceful. Could that help me sleep? Oh, if I can get close enough. Yeah. Go right inside, maybe, where it's warm and dark.
Makes sense to me.
Entering zero gravity.
Dude, I I might actually have to buy some ammo.
Exiting zero gravity.
Yeah, unfortunately, Skatepunk, I don't really have high hopes for the gaming industry. Either they're going to have to start listening to customers again, or it's going to come down to basically just indie, like, you know, very, very small teams producing games. Because it seems like these companies that have, you know, hundreds of millions of dollars can't seem to produce a game like Stardew Valley, which is made by one dude. It's like, what are you doing with all that money? Gaming is becoming something else entirely. That's all yeah, exactly. Like I said, I don't have high hopes for it. I mean, I want them to make good, you know, original stories with good graphics, but I mean, where are those games nowadays? It just seems like we get, like, maybe 1 or 2 of those games a year, if that. Maybe in the future I won't like any games and only play games from a certain era. Exactly. People need to speak with their wallets. Yeah, and I think they have for the most part. Bridge Hall Storage. Check it real quick. Yeah, I've already got everything in here. Button. Well, that wasn't very nice. I farted. That was funny. Thank you. You sit there. Nope, 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 nope. Thank you. Good bug. Oh, there he is. That was an accident. Stop! Oh my god! There we go. Pressing the wrong freaking button.
Another one. I'm getting weird feedback spikes on local comms.
If whatever's wrong with the comms array is spreading...
No, that's not it. So, the door to communications should be open. You can head down to the comms control station. And Isaac, watch what you say. I think someone's listening in.
Who would be listening in?
Log retrieved.
I don't remember.
time and record this. Satisfied?
No, I'm not satisfied.
Captain Matthias looks totally different than he did in the original.
Wasn't Harris originally your patient? Could have warned us that he'd go berserk.
Captain, Harris is suffering from a dementia that we don't fully understand. He was making progress until Dr. Mercer took his case over my objections.
I've read them. And frankly, this vendetta against Dr. Mercer just sounds like more of your bigotry.
My what?
Do you deny that you've counseled members of our church and turned them against unitology?
I'm telling you that Mercer's treatments are immoral and dangerous. And why does he keep taking Harris to hydroponics? Medical is a sanctuary, not Mercer's private lab, so stop covering for him.
More accusations, and still no proof. You know your way out.
He won't stop with Brent Harris, Captain. You know that.
Tracking related rig activity.
I don't know why that really scratches an itch. Light fits perfectly inside the circle of that badge or whatever you want to call this. All right, let me go get that rig. See how much ammo I have left. 42. Yeah. Do I like Star Wars? Yeah, I like Star Wars. I mean, here's the thing, dude. There's more bad content for Star Wars than there is good, unfortunately. But to me, Star Wars is still like the original trilogy. And what's funny is that, you know, that original trilogy was made in the 70s and 80s, and, you know, we didn't think that. I think for the most part, everybody thought that this was, you know, back then there weren't really like, there weren't trilogies, you know, there weren't these huge long sagas of things except for in books. So the general consensus was that that was just going to be it. You know, there's going to be 4, 5, and 6, which is a little odd because, you know, why would you make a series anyways from 4, 5, and 6? But I think George Lucas still had a plan to make it because some of the characters like Palpatine, I can't remember what his name is before he turned, but he was actually a lot younger and they aged him. And then in the early 2000s when they made 1, 2, and 3, like they didn't have to age him. He was already like, he even looked still younger than when they, you know, aged him. So it was perfect. Like, I think George Lucas just had a lot of foresight. Well, as you know, it wasn't 4, 5, and 6 until the prequels became a thing. No, it was. It was always called 4, 5, and 6. Because he talked about making. He said he had like a. I know that he had like 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. I don't know if he had a 7, 8, 9. But yeah, it was all like everyone was always. I mean, that was always the thing back then. This is probably before you were born, you know. But like, people were like, "Why would you even do 4, 5, and 6?" But you know, everyone thought that. Like, you had heard that he had made screenplays for them, but that was it. We all thought that they were never going to get made, and then he did eventually make, you know, 1, 2, and 3, and then people were like, "Ugh, what the fuck is this shit? It's all computer, you know, it's all computer generated or just you know, CGI." But it wasn't called Episode 4. No, it was called Episode 4. Think about when they're scrolling in the very beginning of the movie. It literally says Episode 4. Where I'm wrong? Are you sure? Like I said, it says it Episode 4 when it's scrolling. I'm pretty sure. Now I gotta know. Let me look it up. For episodes 4, 5, and 6 of Star Wars, called 4, 5, 6 before Prequel trilogy. Released. No, okay, it says no. Episodes 4, 5, and 6 of Star Wars were not originally called Episode 4. Episode 5 and Episode 6, but before the prequel trilogy was released. Original 1977 film was released simply as Star Wars. The subtitle Episode 4, A New Hope, was added to the opening crawl for the 1981 theatrical re-release. Oh, okay. So The Empire Strikes Back. This 1980 film was released with the subtitle Episode 5. So he did add it way back when, but the original trilogy films were re-released in 1997 as the special editions, which I actually have those on DVD. Extensive restoration work and some changes to the films. 2004, the original trilogy films were re-released on DVD with further changes. Okay, no, I have those. Yeah, he's changed those quite a few times. So they changed the first title, and then whenever Empire Strikes Back was released, then it was then it became Episode 5 and 6. Interesting. They remember the OG trilogy where the prequels came out? Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I mean, that was still what? So it basically says 1977 films re-released simply as Star Wars. It was released simply as Star Wars. Subtitle Episode 4, A New Hope, was added to the opening crawl for the 1981. Okay, so it was released in 1981. That's still 4 years before I was born. So, yeah. But then when Episode 5 came out, 1980 film was released with the subtitle Episode 5. Okay. The first film was simply released on posters and such, says Star Wars. Empire Strikes Back was released just Star Wars Empire Strikes Back posters and in trailers, but the opening crawl said Star Wars Episode 5. Yeah. Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Learned something new. Did not know that. So we were kind of both wrong, but you were more right. Yeah, so they just had to change it for Episode 4. He decided to change it whenever it was basically what in the either the making or before they started making Episode 5. Yeah. So that means that he didn't write the the screenplays for those until, well, that was around the time, yeah, like 1981 to I'm not sure when, was it 84? When, I don't remember the years. I know it was 77, then 80, and then when was Return of the Jedi released? Not sure. Well, it doesn't help whenever I'm doing that kind of shit. There we go. Dude, just... Oh my god, there's this fucking second one. Oh, okay. Wow, this game hates me. It really wants me to waste ammo, apparently. Looks like Return of the Jedi didn't even have the Roman numerals in the posters and marketing either. Hmm. I'm gonna have to buy some ammo. Starting to run really low. Even though it didn't have it in the posters, I have to wonder if everyone knew if it was episode 6. Some of my favorite Star Wars content, though, is Knights of the Old Republic. They at one point were remaking it, but then I heard they scrapped it. Who knows what's going to go on with that project?
Communications array offline. A repair technician has been notified.
The Valor's in a holding position. How's the comms?
No, the video game.
Fried? Someone hotwired the dishes together and blew out the system.
So we're screwed.
No, it was sloppy work. Some of the dishes are intact. If I replace them and create a new circuit with no gaps, we could broadcast a signal. Short range only. It should work.
It was lit. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, it's one of my favorite games of all time.
I'll
Both of them.
keep an eye on things here.
So, BioWare made the first one, which is interesting. That's when dude, that's one of the reasons why I fucking loved BioWare in the beginning, was because they made, they made games like that. It's really in-depth, great story.
Communications log. First comms operator Bailey reporting. I want this on record. The ship is under attack, but Captain Matthias has refused to issue
No, not
distress
Clone
call.
Wars.
And we
Yeah,
all
KOTOR.
know why. This whole operation is illegal. Aegis 7 was sealed off. They knew it, we knew it, and we all kept our mouths shut. That ends now. Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. This is USG Ishimura calling C. Wait, what the hell? Jesus. He took the whole comms array offline. It's over.
It's over. Well, and then KOTOR 2, they handed off to Obsidian, who made Fallout New Vegas. So you had two just like stellar companies making KOTOR games. BioWare, I think, still published it, but Obsidian was the one that actually worked on it. They were given the assets by BioWare, so all they had to do was kind of like recreate another, or just create a storyline. But Mass Effect, which I haven't played on stream, Mass Effect 1 is still one of my favorite games. Like, Mass Effect is such a fucking great game. I love that game, man. I love the customization. A lot of people think, they say, oh, Mass Effect 2 is probably the superior game in that series. No. Mass Effect 1, with all the different kind of customizations you could do for your character, was truly, like, the superior game, in my opinion. They really dumbed it. I played the game, like, 10 times through by the time Mass Effect 2 came out. So I was like, what did they do? They butchered the customization for your powers and everything. Like, you couldn't upgrade them like you could in these small increments like you could with the first game. And so I saw, like, Dragon Age was really good, and then Dragon Age 2 came out, and like they were following that whole like getting simpler and simpler, more action focused instead of choices matter and things like that. Not as much RPG gameplay elements. Yeah. I wish they would have kept the same customization, but changed it to where it was a little bit more, because the first one was definitely kind of clunky in terms of like hiding behind cover and like the actual fighting of the game, when you're fighting the combat, so the combat is a little more fluid in 2 for sure, but man, they dumbed the game down so much. It just, I definitely I finished it, but it was not, because if you had the right combinations in the first game, I think it was like singularity and I can't remember the other power that you combine with it. Yo, thanks, man. Appreciate this guy's still alive. Still alive or still alive? 25 months in a row. God damn. Appreciate the resub, man. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Over 2 years. That is insane. Yeah, dude, that's insane. That's crazy. Oh man. Time flies, you know. Hope you're doing well tonight, man. That is a long time, yeah. I didn't realize I've been affiliate for that long. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think you were by far the person that subscribed the most, for sure. Ever seen you stream, bro? Gotta support the old people. Yeah, shut up. Yeah, you gotta support that money, you know, when I go into the nursing home here in a couple years, you know. I need that sub money. I'll be in the nursing home streaming. Can I get your support? Having an aortic valve replacement. I need fucking need the support. Been grinding COD, nice dude. But yeah, no, I'm just yapping here. I'm actually about to get off. I need to go to bed, and I need to eat before I go to bed. I gotta go cook some. I don't have anything that's like already made. I'm gonna have to cook some chicken. I'm going to cry because of the camo bullshit. That's what I've heard. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard some not good things about that, about the new COD. I haven't bought one in forever. I think the last one I bought was Modern Warfare 2, which was, 360 days. So 1 million. You have to have like 1 million headshots? Holy shit. Don't tell me you can buy it though. Insane. Ah, okay. Still insane though, man. That's crazy. You have to suffer the whole time.
Unsent message retrieved from array buffer.
Progress report, Captain.
In a way, I'm okay with that, because then if you see anybody with that, you know that they've ground that achievement out, and it's like, okay, I can respect that. But if they just were like, here, you have to have 1 million headshots, but then, oh, you can spend, $10 and get it in the store. We're like, that's some bullshit. But yeah, that is insane. I don't think I would spend the time to do it. No way. No way. Ugh. That called the unemployment lobby be like, do what? Where they have gold? Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
Benjamin Matthias to Paragon Jordan, Una. This will be my last transmission. Afterwards, I'll make sure our pilgrimage can be completed without interference. We have successfully brought the Holy Marker on board. Dr. Kine, an expert on the original marker, is deciphering its secrets. Forgive me for quarantining Aegis 7. Director Eckhart's work may have been
Yeah.
inconvenience, but
The young man's game.
suffering some sort of epidemic. Regardless, Planet Crack begins tomorrow on schedule.
People with jobs and a life, you know, yeah, good luck trying to complete that shit.
CEC can scratch out its illegal operation now that the true prize is ours. Let the Earth God try to cover this up. Altman be praised. Matthias.
Dude's fucking insane. Being a manager fucking sucks. I have to worry about people not showing up. Yeah, it's true. Very true.
Clearance confirmed.
I started actually thinking, I'll tell you I wouldn't call it a harebrained idea, but I guess it's just options that I kind of want to pursue. Put on a motherfucker who's 20. Yeah, dude, that's insane. Well, that just goes to show you, not that you don't do a good job, I'm just saying that I'm sure they have very few people that actually want to show up for the job and do a good job like you do. Looking forward to getting back into the Division 1 for the Christmas winter season. I never beat the game, so it's a new experience for me. Well, it seems like the perfect game for this time of year. Yeah, everything was bullet sponges back in the day. I think they might have changed that a little bit, but I still think the game looks really cool. It looks amazing. Yeah, it was I'm sure it's still played quite a bit. I'm sure it still has a good player base, but yeah, I just never got into it. But anyways, though, I was trying to figure out like how to. It's dead. Division? You never heard of the Division? Dude, it was big back, I think, like 2018 when it came out. With the Division, it's got some pretty heavy RPG elements. If you grind and get a strong gun, the enemies get melted. Yeah, for sure. I think it's pretty dead, but it's got a small community that still plays. That's good. Hopefully you can find some people to play with if you really want. But yeah, I might get into carpentry, which would require me either to go to school. I can go two routes. I can go to school, or I can, you know, take classes there, or I can. Because the reason I want to get into carpentry is because I want to actually work on renovating an IKEA house in Japan, which are the abandoned houses, you know, that are left over from all the old dying people in Japan. But yeah, I would love to be able to do that, and I don't know anything about carpentry or how to renovate a house, so I either need to go to school for it, which would, you know, I could go to school for like 6 months or a year. Playing the Division 2 for a bit, then got bored because bullshit. Because bullets. Okay, bullets 8 BB against the bots, huh? I think I get the gist of what you're saying. Okay, go now. All right, man. Thanks again for the subscription. I appreciate it. I'm about to hop off here myself. I need to get to a good save point. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you. Have a good rest of your night.
Entering zero gravity.
Alright, asshole. Fun fact, my first ever online name was Spaceboy55. My first, and I still have it. My first name for Xbox was Old Hag. When I was 12, I changed it to this name. Never went back. K-Punk, yeah, it's a good name. Yeah, first ever name was Old Hag, and I still have it. Everybody that Xbox, that was before Xbox even allowed you, like, would you sit still, you ass? Oh my god. That's when you could have spaces in your name. Yeah, it was just Old Hag. I changed it to Old Hag Prime on Twitch. It's still Old Hag on Xbox, but it literally is just OLD space HAG. Nowadays, you can't even put spaces in names. Spate, got you. Yeah. And of course, everyone always is like, Old Hag. Yeah, I have the 10-year anniversary, or have the 10-year anniversary badge as well from that. Whenever they handed them out. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'm supposed to come here first. But apparently I can do this. Huh? Yes, I'm proud of my gamer tag. Old. Like me. Feels more authentic. I'm playing Stalker 2 in Ukrainian language, and I gotta say I'm loving this experience. Ah, nice dude. That's the way it should be played. I like that. Got English subs on, of course, so I can read what they're saying. Yeah, yeah. Any type of like Japanese game, I always feel, or any type of game that was originally made in that language, I always feel is the best experience. Kind of wondering if you need these to... Oh, I see. Okay. Got it. So this one's gonna go over here. Maybe. Maybe not. No. Find one that... Oh, this one. Here we go. Out of the way. Nope, that's not it either. Is there not one that has just a straight line? Yes, true. Get out of here. God, that scared me. Okay, well, let's see. Oh no, that's right.
Communications array realigned. Ready to transmit.
I think you got it. Try opening a channel to the Valor.
Okay, no, that was the main objective. I literally just stumbled into here. Let me go over here real quick. Grab this stuff. Well. Ah! Get me out of here.
Exiting zero gravity.
Okay, those are just suits. See how much ammo I have left? 38. Not a whole lot. I guess the question is, can I do this mission yet? Yeah, First Officer White's rig. I'm not sure if I can do that one. Investigate hydroponics. Before I proceed, I want to make sure I do the rest of these missions. Because I don't know it. I don't know if there's a certain point of the game that basically you can't go back. Alright, I'm gonna have to get off for the night though. 3 o'clock. I meant to get off at 2. Been enjoying this game though. Kate, I appreciate you hanging out, man. Thanks a lot. It was a quiet night. But yeah, I appreciate you hanging out, man. Yeah, dude, no problem. Always good to hang out with you. I'm this isn't a very popular game right now, obviously, but I'm really enjoying it, so I'm probably gonna try to get all the achievements for it. Oh, no problem, dude. You're good. I don't mind lurking. Yeah, dude, I'm really enjoying this game a lot right now. So, we'll be doing, like, impossible mode and all that stuff as well. I don't know, I might go back and play the original as well after I'm finished up. I don't know, we'll see, you know. I play all different kind of shit. Yeah, dude, I want to see the ending. Looking forward to it. Alright, man, have a good one. I appreciate you. We shall see. Exactly. Yeah. Alright, dude, have a good one. I'll see you later. I'll probably be back tomorrow night.